Mystic Musings, a unique meditation event and Sadhguru's first event post surgery. It was full of music, dance, celebration, meditation, and intense mystical processes. Sadhguru gave his health update from this event also. Mystic Musings began in Bali. There were wonderful dance performances by renowned Bharatnatyam dancer Radhe Jaggi. Part of this, Sadhguru and meditators were seen strolling through Ubud streets, exploring the cultural heritage of Bali. Sadhguru and the meditators also spent some quality time at the beach. But for me, the highlight of this event has to be this intense mystical process. Someone commented that Sadhguru looks like the great sage Agastya Muni here. In one of the darshans during the program, Sadhguru broke down while telling the story of a Nath Yogi.
Northern part of India, presently in the region of Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, there was a yogi. He was committed to one aspect of Shiva, which was called Alak Niranjan. Alak means that which is not perceivable, that we cannot see, hear, smell, taste. Niranjan means that which is colorless. He went from home to home because this was the nature of spiritual people, and the culture and the civilization was so friendly to spiritual seekers. When they see a sannyasi, others who have their own money, who have their own homes, always made sure that they ate because they are not earning their own living, they don't have a home of their own, they've made the world their home. And they never asked for anything more than what they need for that day's nourishment. They didn't take money, they took only food. So he was going from home to home, Alak Niranjan, Alak Niranjan. One day, he came and stood in front of a wealthy home and said, Alak Niranjan, the lady of the house doesn't want to come out by herself. She sent the maid in the house to give him some grain so that he can eat. But she stood behind the door and looked at him. He was a young sadhu with big bright eyes, and she was drawn to him. Next day when he came and said, Alak Niranjan, she herself came to give the alms, and she looked at his eyes and she fell into them. Then she went inside the house and felt ashamed. She's a married woman, and what am I doing? But his eyes occupied her completely. Next day when he came, with the alms she ran to the door. She looked at his eyes, she gave him the alms and said, I am completely taken by your eyes. I can fall into them and disappear. Actually, I have already. He said, Alak Niranjan and left. Next day he came again. He said, Alak Niranjan. She came to the door. So he had a plate and he said, yesterday you said, you love my eyes. Here I have brought them. He had plucked his eyeballs out. And placed it in her hands and said, Alak Niranjan, and walked away. He is willing to become blind so that her inner eyes open up.
The Mystic Musings program is very unique. Unlike other Isha programs, there were no prior announcement for it and no registrations were there. Only few closed Isha people participated. On day 7 of Mystic Musings event, Sadhguru landed in Cambodia, which was on 26th April 2024. Sadhguru was welcomed by the Tourism Minister of Cambodia, Mr. Sok Soken. For more videos, subscribe to Mystics of India.